Hey, what's going on, my friend? It's Jeff Newport from ChasingStrength.com. And in today's video, we are covering number 2 out of 10 in the top 10 fat loss mistakes that people make using kettlebells. So in our last video, if you didn't see it, and I think we'll throw a link up here on the screen to it. But in our last video, we started a new series covering the top 10 fat loss mistakes people make when they're trying to lose weight, right? Trying to lose weight, air quotes, when using their kettlebells. All right. So I put fat loss and trying to lose weight, both of them in air quotes, because I prefer the program Your Brain, or our brains, my brain anyway. I mean, you can do with your brain whatever you want, but I prefer to program my brain for success. I prefer to program my brain to get something instead of losing something. And that's typically because if you lose something, your subconscious tends to go looking for it, right? You lose $100, what's that make you feel like, right? So lose 10 pounds, you're probably going to go back and get it versus, hey, I just got $100 or I want to get $100, right? Versus, I want to get lean, strong, and healthy. Okay. Big difference on the psychology of the subconscious. And that's why I put lose weight in quotes, right? Trying to lose weight or losing fat in quotes. So as I said, I prefer to say get lean or get leaner, depending on my current state of leanness, right? I mean, if you think about it, it does make sense because nobody has ever come to me and said, hey, you know what? I want to be less strong. I want to be weaker. It just doesn't work. I want to lose some muscle. Can I lose some muscle? Nobody ever says that. Okay. So as I said, I want to program my brain to go after what I want, not what I don't want. So all that to say, here's mistake number 2, having the wrong plan. Okay. In our last video, we discussed the need to challenge yourself and actually become uncomfortable during your training sessions or your workouts. I mean, the truth of the matter is many of us like what we like and we do what we enjoy and we're good at. So a good example is the old gym scene from the 1980s and 90s. I don't know if you know this, but it's pretty common knowledge that Monday is, in fact, International Chest Day. And as a result, there's usually a line for bench presses, right? Nary a bench press to be had in any gym in the world on Mondays. And Friday, consequently, is usually International Leg Day. And it's always funny how the squat racks were empty on Fridays, okay? Which is why all the guys on Monday had huge upper bodies and twigs for legs, because something always came up on Fridays, right? Which leads me to my general rule of thumb for fat loss or getting leaner, which I told you in the last video, okay? I said we would discuss it in this video, and it is this: do more of what you're not currently doing. In other words, if your kettlebell program is predominantly grinds, the slow lifts, squats, presses, Turkish get-ups, rows, that sort of thing, then you need to do more ballistics, more of the fast explosive lifts, right? Swings, snatches, cleans, push presses, jerks, clean and jerks, clean and push presses, those sorts of things. And vice versa. Switch out the ballistics for heavy grinds. And here's a great case in point. Most people who can do hundreds of swings and have accomplished, like the 10 million swing challenge or whatever, they are routinely shocked at how high their heart rates jump and how hard they have to work from sets of heavy double kettlebell front squats, right? So they take their 5-rep max on a front squat and they do multiple sets of 2 to 3 reps there. They're always shocked at how high their heart rate jumps and actually how long it stays elevated. So what about if we're used to doing short sessions, right? Like 20-minute sessions? Well, make them a little longer, right? Add 50% to that. Make them 30-minute sessions, okay? And if you're used to doing longer sessions, well, obviously do the opposite. Make them shorter and use a faster pace. So if you're used to using 45-minute sessions and they're leisurely, well, then cut that down to 30, maybe even 20 to 25 and compress rest periods, okay? Pick up the pace, all right? And if you're used to training 3 days a week, well, train 6 days a week, okay? And vice versa. Switch to double kettlebell work from single kettlebell work, and again, vice versa. This concept follows the law of accommodation, which says your body adapts to the stimulus required of it to make changes. And as a result, that stimulus no longer has much, if any, effect, okay? Plus, these new workouts, as we'll call them, demand more energy from your body. So you will burn more calories during exercise and usually after. And we all know that contributes to creating a negative energy balance or a caloric deficit, right? Whatever you want to call it. So remember, the key is to get out of your comfort zone and make yourself uncomfortable. Let me say that again. Make yourself uncomfortable. And also, you know what? A little side note, remember, you can practically do anything for 10 to 12 weeks. So here's another example, as you know, all right? And if you don't, I'll just put it out there. I'm a big fan of clean and presses and front squats. And that is a lot of strength work and grinding, as we call it. And I also prefer lower reps, 1 to 3 reps per set, and lots of sets usually. So if I was going to challenge myself to strip off body fat between now and Memorial Day, which at the time of this filming is approximately 6-7 weeks away, I'd use medium to high reps and way more ballistic work than I'm using now. Probably a lot more snatches and a lot more clean and jerks. And they would probably be in the 6 to 15 rep range. Or I'd wait until I was 4 weeks out and go super hardcore with an extreme protocol, which I've done. I've done this before and I've done it repeatedly and it works successfully. Again, this is because it's the opposite of what my body is good at and used to. So the workouts or training sessions, whatever you want to call them, will demand that your body uses more energy, which, as you know, leads to more calories burned both during and after each training session. Okay. I mean, that makes good sense, right? So what about you? What type of workout program should you do? Well, I don't know what you're doing right now. So what I will do is I'll leave some resources to some of my most popular kettlebell programs in the description of this video below the video. Okay. And in our next video, we will cover mistake number 3. So if you found this video helpful, click the like button, click the subscribe button if you haven't already, and share it with a friend or family member, somebody you know who's kind of stalled out in their fat loss. All right. Until next time, my friend, stay strong.